This is what I tell people within my company, within my team. Do it my way. Because if you mess up, I don't mind being a janitor to clean up the mess because I told you to do it a certain way. But if I tell you to do it a certain way and you do it your way and then mess up, I don't want to clean it up.
Suit filed in Miami-Dade County has put the WBA lightweight champion in hot water over another alleged domestic incident.
Allegations against Gervonta Davis, they're very serious allegations. Anybody that's laying hands on women needs to be shut down straight away. They need to be, for me, they need to be locked up and the key thrown away.
No. Tank is hung him up, shoes off, get the bag, put a plaque up, he done.
Floyd Mayweather has finally spoken out after Gervonta Davis was reportedly arrested, and his fight with Jake Paul now appears likely to be canceled. While no official cancellation has been confirmed yet, sources say Paul's promotion, Most Valuable Promotions, announced it has opened a formal investigation into serious civil allegations against Davis. The organization stated that it immediately began an internal review after learning about the lawsuit filed against Gervonta Davis in Miami-Dade County on October 30th, 2025.
The fight is only 2.5 weeks from going on. November 14th is the date. We are supposed to think that Jake Paul and Gervonta Davis are going to be fighting on Netflix, but not so fast, my friend. There's another, yes, I said another stick abuse allegation against Gervonta Davis, and that may destroy, postpone, change.
The allegations include battery and intentional infliction of emotional distress, though no criminal charges have yet been filed. Still, given Davis's prior legal history, the impact is significant. Meanwhile, veteran champion Floyd "Money" Mayweather's limited but highly anticipated comments are being closely watched, as insiders speculate whether his stance could influence the final decision on whether the fight will proceed.
Boxing champion Gervonta "Tank" Davis faces new abuse claims from a woman who claims to be his ex-girlfriend. This is according to our media partner, the Baltimore Banner. Courtney Russell says she dated Davis for 5 months and recently filed a civil lawsuit accusing him of aggravated battery, false imprisonment, and other offenses. She claims Davis physically attacked her a number of times during their relationship. Russell claims the most recent incident was Monday at a Miami nightclub. Davis is scheduled to fight Jake Paul in Miami.
This is not the first time Davis has faced allegations of this kind, and some observers cite past incidents involving his girlfriend as part of a continuing pattern of behavior. Over the years, video clips and public accusations have surfaced, sparking concern about his actions outside the ring. While legal details are still being reviewed, these accusations could further damage his public image and jeopardize future endorsements or career opportunities.
Welcome back. Champion boxer Gervonta "Tank" Davis out of jail tonight. The famous South Florida fighter bonded out less than an hour ago.
Now, he's accused of assaulting his ex-girlfriend in front of their children. CBS News Miami's Trish Christakis is live at the jail in West Miami-Dade with details on the allegations against him. Trish?
Yeah, guys, good evening. Well, in the last 30 minutes, Gervonta "Tank" Davis just bonded out of jail. Behind me, he was arrested this morning on the charge of battery of domestic violence. Take a look at that brand new video here. You can see him walking out of the side of TGK using his T-shirt to cover his head, surrounded by correctional officers and what is presumed to be his manager. Now, although we asked him questions about these allegations, he did not say anything to us as he walked out. He just went immediately into the SUV, waiting for him on the side. Now, Davis was arrested this morning, like we just mentioned, on a charge of battery of domestic violence after he allegedly hit his ex-girlfriend outside of her home on Father's Day. According to the arrest form, Davis and the victim have 2 children together and were in a relationship for about 4 years. Police say Davis went to her home to pick up the kids on Father's Day. That's when an argument took place before things got physical. He reportedly told the victim to remove the kids from the car, saying he no longer wanted to take them. And while she was leaning in to grab her daughter from the back seat is when he allegedly hit her in the back of the head and proceeded to slap her on the right side of the face, resulting in a cut by her mouth. Now, according to the police report, she texted her mother to come outside. The arrest form says her mother saw the victim crying and arguing with Davis and filmed that argument. Davis is a boxing star, a WBA lightweight championship. champion, I should say, but he has had numerous legal issues in the past, most recently in May of 2023, but a Florida prosecutor dropped that separate battery case against him after a woman...
2 years ago, Davis was taken into custody on similar charges related to misconduct toward a woman. That case also received extensive media attention, reigniting discussions about his behavioral history. The repeated nature of these situations has raised concern over whether Davis has made real efforts to change, or if the same mistakes are simply being repeated without accountability or correction.
About his criminal history, Local 10's Roy Ramos is live in Fort Lauderdale with all of the latest developments. Roy.
Sanella and Louie, and we just obtained the 911 calls made by this alleged victim, and in it you can hear her screaming to that dispatcher to send help because she is in fear for her life.
Hey, Devontae, what do you have to say about the charges against you?
No words from 28-year-old star boxer Gervonta Davis as he bonded out of the Broward County Jail Wednesday, a day after he was arrested for allegedly hitting a woman at his Parkland home.
Did you punch that woman in the face?
Davis facing a Broward County judge hours earlier.
Reports suggest that Paul's promotion, Most Valuable Promotions, MVP, has already reached out to several top-level fighters to replace Tank. However, multiple complications have reportedly delayed that process. MVP is said to be considering moving the fight date to December in order to secure a new opponent and keep the event's momentum alive.
Gervonta Davis, at the minute, is in limbo. We don't know if the fight's going to be happening. I mean, I wasn't too excited about this fight anyway. I think it's a joke, but I'll get into that in a minute. So here's what we know so far. Davis is now facing a lawsuit in Miami from his ex, accusing him of battery, kidnapping, false imprisonment, and emotional distress. I mean, this does not look good, and he's had previous with his partner. Hands on women, I just can't agree with. It's just terrible, and it's so bad for boxing when a fighter is being accused of putting. I mean, that's my personal opinion on men going anywhere near women in an aggressive manner. It's just wrong. So as of today, November 2nd, this fight is still technically scheduled for November 14th to air on Netflix, but it's basically hanging on by a thread. But the team, Jake Paul's team, have reportedly gone and contacted all the fighters, and the names that they're looking at contacting to fight as a late replacement: Ryan Garcia, Terence Crawford, Francis Ngannou. I mean, come on, we'll get into them. And
according to several sources, Paul's team has contacted Ryan Garcia as a possible replacement. The offer was made in hopes of keeping the November 14th card intact, with discussions pointing toward a potential December date and a revised event lineup.
That Jake Paul and Most Valuable Promotions have sent an offer to Ryan Garcia to replace Gervonta Tank Davis for that fight. And I'm hearing that since the weight difference isn't that much, and the weight limit being that of 195, Jake Paul versus Ryan Garcia can be a pro fight.
However, Oscar De La Hoya has firmly dismissed the idea of Ryan Garcia stepping in to replace Gervonta Davis in a fight against Jake Paul. He explained that Garcia's contract with Golden Boy Promotions and streaming partner DAZN conflicts with Paul's agreement with Netflix, making the matchup legally and logistically impossible. De La Hoya stressed that contractual obligations must be honored and confirmed. He will soon announce Garcia's next bout under his own banner.
So I wake up to calls from reporters asking me about Jake Paul and Ryan Garcia. Let me just tell you why this fight is not going to happen. Ryan Garcia fights for DAZN, and Jake Paul fights on Netflix. I mean, that's pretty much the bottom line. Golden Boy has a contract with DAZN. Ryan Garcia has a contract with Golden Boy. And that's just the way it is. I mean, this is business. You know, Ryan Garcia's probably going to rant saying, oh, you're keeping me from making money and this and that and fighting. No, you have to go by the law, by the rules. You have a contract with DAZN. You have a contract with Golden Boy. This doesn't happen that way. So anyway, until next time, we'll see you Saturday for Virgil Ortiz. But again, Ryan Garcia's next fight will be announced.
There are also rumors that Jake Paul might switch opponents entirely, with Francis Ngannou being mentioned as a potential replacement for Davis. While the Davis bout remains unofficially on hold, concerns over his legal troubles have prompted Paul's camp to consider other options. Despite the speculation, Ngannou himself has dismissed the idea, laughing it off and saying, "Don't be silly," when asked about fighting Jake Paul.
If you want to make money, fight Jake Paul. I would love for him and Francis too. Francis would hurt him.
Relax.
Whether your boy's calling him out. Next time I see this, Jake Paul, guys, I'm going to slap you 2 or 3 times.
Yes. Next time, Francis my dog, Philly Fresh, that said this. Francis could have sex with you if he wanted to. Jake Paul,
Jesus
no.
Christ.
Don't do it.
Whoa.
No. Don't do it.
I'm like,
listen. That's not what you want.
You just ruined my appetite. I be thinking of Francis Ngannou, laying pipe, dude.
No, pause, Henry, relax. Don't take it that far.
I mean, you said it, bro.
Listen, if Francis somehow, one of his paws, one of his mittens touch anywhere near here.
Conor Benn has strongly criticized Davis following the reports of his arrest on domestic violence charges. Benn called Davis's alleged actions completely unacceptable and stated he cannot support or share a ring with anyone accused of such behavior. As a man with sisters and a daughter, Benn said he feels strongly about accountability in the sport. He even argued that Davis should be banned from boxing if the allegations prove true, highlighting the wider moral questions facing the sport.
You've had some interaction with on social. What do you make of maybe the lack of discipline or arrest?
Lack of discipline? Lack of discipline, is that what you want to point it down to?
Yeah.
It's more than lack of discipline. Yeah. It's vile. Do you know what I mean? I don't condone that at all in the slightest, so it's not got nothing to do with lack of discipline. It's got everything to do with moral compass. And for me, that's just, yeah.
According to veteran boxing reporter Mike Coppinger, the Jake Paul versus Davis fight is now in serious jeopardy, though it has not yet been officially canceled. Coppinger reports that Paul's team and Most Valuable Promotions are now targeting December 12th or December 19th as potential new dates. While the November 14th bout remains under investigation, the delay stems from Davis being named in a civil lawsuit, which has triggered a full internal review of the fight's future.
Pulled the plug on that fight. It says, here's a tweet I'm reading from Mike Coppinger. As reported, Jake Paul's return could shift to December with the November 14th Netflix exhibition in jeopardy due to the latest allegations against Gervonta Davis. Sources tell Ring Magazine that December 12th and the 19th are possibilities, right? And here are the potential opponents: Nate Diaz or Francis Ngannou. Now listen, we know that Jake Paul has been out there and he's typically taking on people that are way older than him, like Mike Tyson, who's 58, Anderson Silva, who was way past his prime, people like Nate Diaz, who were way smaller.
Davis was arrested earlier this year in Florida, which many fans found unsurprising. They see these developments as part of a recurring pattern often labeled as typical Gervonta behavior. Many expect the situation to play out like previous cases with a brief custody period, followed by release on bail. This familiarity has left some fans and analysts desensitized, viewing the event as just another incident in Davis's troubled history, rather than a real moment of change or reflection.
News: Gervonta Tank Davis was arrested in Florida on domestic violence charges. And what I have to say is, the rollout is here. The hatred.
Musty energy.
This is typical Gervonta Tank Davis rollout. Either you argue with Floyd Mayweather over some women's or women's that y'all both dealing with, Big Polly, we don't know what's going on, or you go ahead and you get domestic violence charges. This is typical Tank rollout. The next thing we're gonna get a toothbrush with shit on the toothbrush, where you have to brush your teeth with shit on it. A crazy baby mama might put baby shit on the toothbrush. We're gonna see a whole lot of stuff. That means that Gervonta Tank Davis is in camp, he's working out. Tank fans love the ghetto shit. They love Popeye chicken sandwiches. They love poking holes in condoms. They love walking in the club barefooted. They love to have stickers on their fitter caps. They love a whole lot of ghetto shit, man. So this is on brand for Tank fans. The fight's coming out. Everybody, don't worry. The fight is coming. This is just a typical Gervonta Tank Davis rollout. Ignorant ghetto shit. That's just what happened.